Hello, this is Alechius, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. As the French, continuing our dominance of all things oceanic. Ooh, a meeting engagement. Submarines again, which I assume is going to be up in Maine. How about that? Oh, I got one of them this time. That is not a clash of fleets. This is the story of the sinking of the Tucson. I know, Tucson. All 4 battleships will be together. They are all the same class. Heavy cruiser should be following. Although we could use it as a screen, actually. That's actually a good idea. And have the light cruiser follow them. Then we can have the 2 destroyers scout. Follow our screening ships. And the main battle line. Alright. Let's get engaged. Fair environmentals. Oh yeah, they might be running. What do we got? 28 knots. 34. And 35. Assume you have low fuel as well. So yeah, they're not going to catch up to anything. That's true of all the destroyers. That appears to be the case. Just the big ships with fuel. Considering that is the case, we'll just put them in line. And they successfully escape. Never even spotted them, chasing them the whole time at 28 knots. Iraq signs with Britain, Chile with the Soviet Union, Venezuela wants a destroyer. Not a problem. Successfully poke the Russians. Army started an offensive into Ecuador. Not that they're really going to get to use that, since next month we will have succeeded. We have a total of 500,000 tons. 3, 4, 500. Yeah. And then we can move the rest from La Coruña. Oh, the Brenes is still repairing. Do we have any US ships up here? How are we on fuel? We are doing well. I think we will head towards the North American East Coast. See where that lands us. The rest of their ships appear to be heading around to the East Coast. I'm going to bring us to El Salvador. Our spare fleet at the moment. So the other one is blockading. And then we will head to the fleet, where we will unsuspend everything. If we can. Finances say we have almost 200,000 tons left of shipbuilding capacity. This will take up one of them. That leaves us with some spare capacity. Too bad we can't use that for just making more transports. There we go. We're already moving to El Salvador. So that'll be our next invasion target. We've got 100,000 tons left. Do we bother? Duchelas, I'm not going to update at this point. It'd be really nice if they told you how many of a particular design you have available. How many are being used right now. Because I want to clean up this list some. Like, do we even have... Oh, yep, there's the Protectrice. And we only built one of those? Well, I'm going to go ahead and delete the Triumphant, the Duchela, and the Protectrice. Get our list down to something more manageable for faster loading. We'll likely do that with the rest, but I'll do that off screen for now. We are building a bunch of 10-inch heavy cruisers and 5-inch light cruisers with high speeds. Actually, this battle cruiser is 12 14-inch guns, 40 knots. How many of those did we build? Espérance de Dieu. We built 4. And when is our last destroyer design? 34. It's a few years ago now. I think we might want to... We just want to build a few more of these each. We can build 2 more battle cruisers. Yeah, we're going to do that. 2 battle cruisers. Ah, that puts us over already. So we'll have to pause one of them. And we'll... This has the aft turret that likes to jam. Otherwise, an excellent destroyer. Do I update it? They're rather lightweight. Let's get 6 of these, 3 for each of the battle cruisers. And we'll stick with building those for now. We'll see about designing something sooner or later. La Coronia, where a lot of our building is going on right now. We have a bunch of destroyers, the Marrocains at Valencia. So how about we do that? We'll stick them all in Valencia. They'll all come out there. The destroyers can supplement what we already have in the area. And we need to pause the Grand St. Louis. There we go. Perfect. Everything is set. And we can head on into July, or no, August. Sub attacks our defense fleet in the Gulf of Mexico. Escapes with light damage. El Salvador fleet gets attacked by 3 subs, all of which are damaged. And then we have a clash of fleets. Looks like a proper fleet on the American side. We have 1 heavy cruiser, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 light cruisers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 destroyers. I might actually have to use the screens this time. And we have the 4 Espérance de Dieu battle cruisers. Delightful. have 2 screens. Do want them trying to avoid torpedoes. We are at rather long range. Environmentals are fair. And there's our first shot at 20 kilometers. Let's get broadside. We have no need to go quite full bore into this with all those destroyers around. Drop to a slower speed, even though engine vibration shouldn't really be too big an issue for, because these are turbo electrics, aren't they? Yeah, engine vibration shouldn't really be an issue, but we'll still slow. Actually, let's keep it up, see what happens. I do want them to be able to maintain formation as turns are made, so we will drop to 36 knots. %. Hit chance. Oh, penetrating hit. That is a very unhappy ship. And sinks due to structural damage. Then again, these battle cruisers are well set up to destroy smaller ships. I think I would like leveret. Oh no, let's let him cook. One of the American destroyers with 2 quintuple mounted torpedoes and a number of deck guns. Sitting at 12 kilometers. The excellent fire control on board the battlecruiser is more than sufficient to take them out. Not wrong, this is the next target. Looks like the same class of destroyer. And we already have our first hit. Somewhere amongst the first salvo. They are 10 kilometers out. Close enough for torpedoes. Oh, and a very bad day. And they are down. Hit on first salvo. Second salvo from, it looked like it was the Marguerite. Oh, torpedoes in the water. We don't know about those yet, though. Oh, bad day. Fires everywhere. Oh, we have our first spotting of torpedoes. Okay. Not really concerned about those. Let's come right. Really, with how accurate these battle cruisers are, I should consider spreading out their fire. There is the next one. You know what? Let them be. Because we are now shifting to the heavier targets at the front of their formation. I'm going to go ahead and spread out the fire, though. Levray, take the lead. Esperance will take second. Marguerite will take third. Alma will take one of the remaining destroyers. Oof. Bad day. Back to the cruisers. I'm glad we are building more of these. These battle cruisers are excellent. My goodness. Chaos in the enemy formation. Sight from that destroyer. Alright, let's go ahead and turn in. And kick it up. Well... no, we'll keep it at 36 knots. No need to kick it up to 39. Even in the middle of a turn, 40% accuracy. And Roanoke is done. Next target. Now we'll kick it up to full speed. There we are. Our range is 17 kilometers. And there's our hit. Let's take the view from Benham. Along. Since Benham may not last long. And a lot of flooding on Bulmer now. Leverett will engage Cowie. Esperance will be on Merrill. Then we'll have Marguerite do Cassin. And Alma will take on Curtis. Cowie's fantail on fire, so is Merrill's. No damage to Curtis or Cassin. Although Curtis now has flooding in the fantail. Cowie is falling out of line. Merrill is making marshmallows. Costin's taking a hit to the engine room. And Curtis has flooded her aft steering. Cowie takes catastrophic damage. Costin is now falling out of formation. Curtis taking additional flooding. Just shells flying in all directions. Torpedoes spotted. Oh, that did not hit. Ooh, cross. We let things get too close. Well done. Second torpedo. Looks like all further torpedoes are avoided. I'm going to detach Leverett. Oh, she just fixed her steering. Too bad though. Esperance is the formation leader now. Metz is at 12 kilometers. Oh, more torpedoes. Although it looks like Metz will not last much longer. Do these guys have bulge? Torpedo bulges? No, but they do have triple bottoms. It's like they took a couple torpedoes and they seem fine. Unlike Long, which seems distinctly unfine. Hey look, we're helping. We're helping to put the fire out. Ugh, the whole ship is on fire. Alright, let's turn around. How far are these guys? They are 28-ish kilometers out. Our destroyers are engaging the light cruisers. Looks like we have 2 classes of light cruiser left. Wilkes-Barre being 1. Looks like a super overgunned Omaha. And then we have the Atlanta. I don't have a good analog for that. It's a bunch of singles. Still 17 kilometers out. Come now, guys. One at a time, as Bronze takes the lead. Fire in line order. And Leverett will get Salt Lake City. One onto the deck. We are closing in slowly. I think we still have that 2-degree left turn. Accuracy is climbing. Atlanta taking a hit up forward. Oh, that looks like it's gonna hurt. St. Paul has multiple floodings. We can fire AP rounds. Bad day for Atlanta. A lot of flooding all the way across. Wilkes-Barre, mostly fire. And Salt Lake City. A lot of damage up forward. Oh, there goes some more flooding. Yeah, Atlanta's having a very bad day. And is about done. Wilkes-Barre taken out solely with structural damage. extensive fire. Atlanta's done sinking. Cut the speed down to 32 knots. Shift our rudder. And increase to 5 degrees right. And Salt Lake City goes down. One left. And St. Paul doesn't appear to be doing so well. Please just surrender. I would like to pick up survivors at this point. Good gravy. On 7 and 13, all sunk. That's quite a sizable fleet, despite there only being the one capital ship. They did do damage, albeit not a lot, and primarily from the torpedoes. And then we have the Boston in the North Atlantic. These 2 Flanders, 2 Magentas, just repaired. I believe these are the 2 battleships and 2 fast battleships. I'm wondering how much the United States will have left after this battle. Previous one wiped out. Well, they don't have a lot of tonnage left, so it wiped out a significant chunk of their fleet. They have a lot under construction, though. Nope, I don't want you screening. Just follow. 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 No torpedoes, please. Please avoid torpedoes. Same with the cruisers. The battleships, not so much. Oh, we have 3 kinds of battleships here? Right, the Flounder is the bombardment ship. And we have the 2 Magentas and then the Bjarn. Let's go ahead and detach. And we'll come up to full speed. Sort of marginal environmentals. And we have closed. Can't see them. I would guess that they are attempting to run. How fast are our heavy cruisers? Light cruiser and destroyer. Decent enough. Gonna detach the destroyers and get them catch up to the Bjarn. And I may cut through this as we are close, limited at ×5, but we're still not seeing them. Oh, I stand corrected. There they are. Seen at 16.5 kilometers. Good accuracy available. I want to slow them down, so I'm going to switch to armor piercing. Are swift. And now they have returned fire. We managed a couple of hits on their deck. Actually a decent looking heavy cruiser. Almost like a New Orleans, but different superstructure. There we go, pair of hits, aft belt. That was a 4-inch hit. Secondaries are opening up. is the cruiser Boston. Destroyed most of the stern. We've now spotted their single torpedo. And see where it went. Ooh, lot of belt penetrations. We are at 8 kilometers, which is not a good situation for the Boston. Oh, massive hit to the fantail. Flooding in the engine room. One ricochet. Flying right in front of the camera. Now we can see the torpedoes more clearly. And all dodged. Back to the Boston to see how they're doing. Ooh, they have taken a lot of water with that hit. Detonation of torpedoes. Looks like it was a detonation in the aft torpedo room. We're close enough. Let's go back to the yarn as we see the final salvos into Boston. And that's it. Sunk due to flooding. A little bit of minor damage on the starboard main deck. Very good result there. Transports lost, a little bit low this time around. Venezuela wants a couple of destroyers, which is not a problem. More offensives in Africa. Ecuador changed hands. That stops our invasion. Oh, we did gain control. Occupy the Galapagos Islands. Sure. Send them over now that we have Ecuador. Meanwhile, we're up to 77% for Morocco. El Salvador Fedora isn't a concern at all. Like, once our ships get down there, it'll be fine. See, one US destroyer. Few heading back to Boston. We'll station our destroyers off the coast. Everything else looks good for the moment. Politically, let's keep irritating the Soviets. Transport capacity, we're holding at 170. We have plenty of shipbuilding capacity left. Did we finish some of the light cruisers? No, probably finished some of the builds for our allies. What we have left is 130,000 shipbuilding capacity. Which we can definitely do 2 more Esperances. Build them out in Valencia. Leaving us with like 20,000 more. Should be enough for the destroyers. Yeah, they're just a hair above 3,000. Yeah, we've got a bunch of extra Marrocanes, but I'd like to keep building them. Other than the jamming X turret, they have proven to be pretty great. Confirm that we haven't overloaded. We have not. We are at max capacity for shipbuilding. Everything is looking good in August of 1937, and with that, I think we're going to call it here. So I thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed as much as I did. Appreciate you staying to the end. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone.